Some places feel like dreams, so vivid, so otherworldly, that you wonder if you'll ever truly wake up from them. Mauritania's Sahara is one of those rare places. It's a land where the boundaries between reality and imagination blur, where the silence is so profound it almost hums in your ears. Here, the world stretches endlessly in every direction, the horizon a gentle curve that seems to cradle the sky. As the sun dips low, the land and sky merge in a mesmerizing dance of color and light, painting the dunes in shades of gold, rose, and violet. This is a land that clings to its ancient secrets, where the wind whispers stories of old caravans and lost travelers. The desert invites you to leave behind the noise and clutter of modern life, to step into a world where time seems to slow and the past feels close enough to touch. But perhaps the real draw is what happens when the sun finally slips away. The night sky here is unspoiled, infinite and dazzling, a vast canvas of stars that stretches from horizon to horizon, untouched by city lights or pollution. Out here, the Milky Way isn't just a rumor or a faint smudge in the sky. It's a river of stars, bright and bold, flowing overhead. You feel as if you could reach up and run your fingers through the constellations, as if the universe itself is within arm's reach. Every grain of sand beneath your feet has been shaped by centuries of wind, each ripple a testament to the desert's patient artistry. The silence is broken only by the soft crunch of your footsteps and the occasional sigh of the breeze. Our camp was simple, nestled between dunes sculpted by centuries of wind. There were no walls, no barriers, just us and the vastness, a sense of freedom that's hard to find anywhere else. The luxury here wasn't in amenities or comfort, but in the sheer scale and beauty of nature itself. The desert's grandeur is humbling, reminding you how small you are in the face of such timeless majesty. The desert strips life to its essentials, revealing what truly matters. Out here, you realize how little you need, just enough to keep you warm, sheltered, and nourished. Warmth from a crackling fire, shelter from the cool night air, simple food shared with companions, and the deep connection that comes from experiencing something extraordinary together. As we set up camp, anticipation buzzed in the air. We knew we were on the edge of something unforgettable, a night that would linger in our memories long after we left these sands behind. To spend a night under these stars is a rare privilege, a reminder of the vastness of the universe and our place within it. In the Mauritanian desert, you don't just witness beauty, you become a part of it, if only for a fleeting moment. Sunset in the Sahara is a slow, breathtaking performance, a spectacle that unfolds with deliberate grace. The vastness of the desert amplifies every color, every shadow, every subtle shift in the sky. As the sun begins its descent, the air seems to hold its breath, and the world is bathed in a golden glow that feels almost otherworldly. We climbed a towering dune, our footsteps sinking into the warm sand, hearts pounding with anticipation. From the summit, the horizon stretched endlessly, and we watched as the sun painted the sky in bold strokes of crimson, magenta, and lavender. Each moment felt suspended in time, as if the desert itself was inviting us to pause and witness its transformation. The sand glowed beneath our feet, catching the last rays of sunlight and turning them into rivers of fire. Long shadows stretched across the dunes, creating patterns that shifted with every passing minute. The silence deepened, so profound that even our whispers seemed to dissolve into the vastness. Every detail, the delicate ripples in the sand, the way the light danced and shifted across the dunes, felt timeless, as if these patterns had existed for centuries, unchanged and eternal. The desert's beauty was in its simplicity, in the way it revealed itself slowly, layer by layer, to those willing to look closely. As the sun finally vanished behind the distant dunes, the air cooled instantly, a gentle breeze sweeping across the sand. Twilight crept in, turning the sky a deep, velvety blue. The world felt hushed, as if the desert was preparing for a new chapter, one written in the language of night. One by one, stars began to appear, shy at first, twinkling faintly, then growing bolder and more numerous until the sky was ablaze with countless points of light. In the absence of city lights, the Milky Way arched overhead, a reminder of the universe's vastness and our own small place within it. The vastness of the desert at night was humbling. All worries and distractions seemed to dissolve into the endless expanse, leaving only a profound sense of peace. The silence was complete, broken only by the soft whisper of wind over sand and the gentle beating of our own hearts. Witnessing this daily cycle of day to night was grounding, a powerful reminder of our place in nature's grand design. In the desert, time feels different, measured not by clocks but by the movement of light and shadow, by the slow dance of the sun and stars. The sunset wasn't just an ending, but an invitation to slow down, to reflect, and to savor the world's wonders. It was a moment to be present, to let go of the rush of daily life, and to simply exist in awe of the beauty that surrounds us. As darkness settled and the last light faded, it felt like the perfect prelude to the night ahead, a promise of stories shared under the stars and memories made in the heart of the Sahara. As darkness fell, our guides built a campfire, the heart of our desert home. They gathered twigs and branches with practiced hands, turning scarcity into warmth. The first spark was magic, the fire's glow pushing back the night. Its colors danced, transforming sand into sanctuary. The scent of burning wood mingled with the crisp desert air, a perfume of true wilderness. We drew close, faces lit by flickering light, sharing stories and laughter. The fire broke barriers, creating instant community. Around its warmth, we became more than travelers, we became companions. This simple ritual connected us to thousands of years of human tradition. With the fire burning, a profound silence settled in. The world seemed to pause as if holding its breath, while the flames danced quietly in the darkness. The only light came from the campfire, flickering gently and casting long shadows across the sand. In that moment, the desert felt infinite, stretching out in every direction beneath a sky crowded with stars. In the city, true quiet is rare. Here, it's almost tangible. Urban nights are filled with the constant hum of engines, distant sirens, and the buzz of electricity. Even in the dead of night, the city never truly sleeps. But out here, in the heart of the desert, silence is a living presence. It wraps around you, soft and complete, making every small sound feel significant. The desert's silence is deep, broken only by the crackle of fire and the whisper of wind. The flames pop and hiss, sending tiny sparks into the cool night air. Occasionally, a gentle breeze stirs the dunes, carrying with it the faint scent of sand and distant acacia. These subtle sounds become a kind of music, a reminder that even in stillness, the world is alive. Listen closely, and you'll hear the earth breathing. The shifting sands, the distant call of a night bird, the almost imperceptible movement of tiny creatures beneath the surface. All blend together in a symphony of quiet life. It's a soundscape that asks for your attention, rewarding patience with subtle wonders. The vastness of the quiet makes you feel small, but in a comforting way. Surrounded by endless space, you become aware of your place in the universe. The stars above seem closer, more numerous, and the Milky Way stretches across the sky like a river of light. It's a humbling, awe-inspiring experience that puts everything into perspective. No distant noise, no distractions, just the elements and your own thoughts. The absence of modern sounds allows your mind to wander freely. You notice the rhythm of your own breathing, the beating of your heart, and the gentle rustle of your clothes as you shift by the fire. It's a rare chance to be truly present, to connect with yourself and the world around you. This soundscape calms the mind, heightens the senses, and invites introspection. The silence encourages you to slow down, to let go of worries and distractions. You begin to notice details you'd otherwise miss: the texture of the sand, the coolness of the night air, the distant shimmer of starlight. In this peaceful setting, your thoughts become clearer, your senses sharper. The warmth of the fire, the cool sand, the endless sky, all become more vivid. Every sensation is amplified by the quiet. The crackling fire feels like a heartbeat, grounding you in the present. The sand beneath your feet is cool and soft, a gentle reminder of the Earth's ancient history. Above, the stars shine with a brilliance rarely seen elsewhere, their light undimmed by city glare. The desert silence isn't empty, it's full of peace and wonder. It's a silence that invites you to listen, to reflect, and to simply be. In this vast, quiet world, you find a sense of belonging, a connection to nature and to something greater than yourself. Everyone should experience this kind of quiet at least once. It's a gift, a chance to rediscover the beauty of stillness, to appreciate the subtle sounds of the night, and to find peace in the heart of the desert. When I looked up, I was stunned. The sky was a living tapestry of stars. The Milky Way stretched overhead, bright and textured, a cosmic river. Constellations stood out in sharp relief, shooting stars streaked by, and the universe felt close. Lying on the sand, I felt both tiny and connected to something vast. Each star was a sun, each a reminder of the universe's scale and mystery. It was more than stargazing, it was a spiritual experience. The sky demanded attention, rewarding us with awe and humility. In that moment, I remembered to look up, to wonder. This memory, a perfect night under a perfect sky, will stay with me always. What a gift. As night deepened, the aroma of dinner mingled with the campfire. Our guides prepared a traditional stew, lamb, vegetables, and spices, cooked in the embers. The highlight was tagueya, bread baked in the sand, emerging golden and perfect. We gathered around the fire, sharing the meal with our hands, savoring every bite. The flavors were rich, the bread smoky and warm, a true taste of the desert. Afterward came Mauritanian tea, poured high for froth, served in 3 rounds. The ritual was slow, encouraging conversation and reflection. Sipping sweet mint tea under the stars, we felt the warmth of true hospitality. The meal nourished body and soul, binding us together. It was a feast of tradition and friendship. Over tea, our guide shared the desert's history, ancient caravan routes, lost cities, and nomadic wisdom. He spoke of Chinguetti and Ouadane, once centers of learning, now half buried by sand. The desert, he said, is full of stories, of empires, scholars, and survival. Nomads read the stars, find water, and live in harmony with this harsh land. These aren't just tales. They're living traditions, passed down through generations. Listening by the fire, I felt connected to a history stretching back millennia. The sand beneath us, the stars above, witnesses to countless journeys. This was history brought to life under a canopy of stars. As the fire faded, a new silence settled, one of shared understanding. We'd arrived as strangers, but the desert's magic had made us a tribe. Travel has a way of breaking barriers, forging bonds through shared wonder. Our guides' warmth and pride in their culture were the heart of the experience. Around the embers, we were equals, united by awe, gratitude, and belonging. The feeling of connection, both to each other and to humanity, was profound. It's the best souvenir, a reminder that we share more than we realize. That night was a testament to the beauty of nature and the human spirit. Unforgettable. As dawn painted the sky, our night in the desert ended, but its impact lingered. This was more than a trip. It was a journey into the heart of being alive. The peace, the stars, the warmth, they're gifts I'll carry forever. If you crave wild beauty and genuine connection, Mauritania is waiting. Step off the beaten path, share a meal by the fire, and let the desert's silence transform you. The magic here is real, and it's waiting to be discovered. Subscribe to join me on more journeys. There's a world of stories ahead. Thank you for sharing this adventure. I hope it inspires your own.